Alright guys, welcome back to the Marvel Legends X-Men Build-A-Figure Warlock. This is technically the Jim Lee X-Men because it's based on a lot of his sculpts and retoolings of the characters, as you saw with the first one, which is Colossus. This is the second figure in the wave, and that is Shatterstar. He is from Mojo World. His parents are Dazzler and Longshot, also from Mojo World. Not Dazzler, just Longshot. And if Marvel keeps that continuity, so this is his son. Yeah, really good looking figure. I wasn't a huge fan of Shatterstar when he came out because one of my favorite X-Men is Longshot. So I thought, they were kind of capitalizing on a lot of his designs, which they have here. Longshot has that same kind of twinkle eye effect, and that star is really reminiscent of the Longshot character invented by Arthur Adams and Nocenti. If I'll fact check that. It's either Nocenti or Louis Simonson. I'll double check and I'll add it to the video later. But yeah, good looking figure. Nice sculpt. Just looking into the box, he comes with a Warlock arm. Well, without further ado, let's crack him open. Alright, as I was saying before, Shatterstar's father is Longshot and his mother is Dazzler. She's part of this wave, so we'll be cracking that figure open soon. And the creators were Arthur Adams and Nocenti. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah, moving on. Let's get Shatterstar out of the package. Alright, here he is. Very basic color scheme on Shatterstar, which is not a bad thing. Keeps it very clean looking. He looks very much like a swashbuckling adventurer in this outfit. Very 90s style, a lot of shoulder pads, a lot of utility belt action, this weird helmet that Rob Liefeld and Fabian Nezka invented. Yeah, like a half helmet. Overall, a really cool looking sculpt. It looks pretty detailed. Nice face sculpt right there. Let's see if I can get that. Yeah, pretty nice face sculpt. Let's get this back to center. Yeah, he comes with these swords, little brass knuckles on him. So he's got one that's a single blade, and just like the comic, he has one that's dual blades, just so he can slice and dice faster. Let's take a look at his articulation. Not too stiff coming out of the box. That's nice. Pretty good range of motion in the head there. About that far. Look down about that far. Yeah, like the shoulders aren't as sticky as some of the figures that are coming right out of the box. Good range of motion. He's got the arm swivel. Let's see if he has a wrist. Yeah, he has a wrist hinge and swivel. He's got the ab crunch there and a twist, which is good because he's an acrobat and a really good fighter, so you can get him in really interesting fighting poses. You can almost do the splits. Pretty good motion there. Kick pretty high. Got the thigh swivel. double jointed knee. Does he have a shin? Yeah, at the boot you have a shin twist or swivel. Good range of motion on the ankles, and a rocker. So pretty stacked on the articulation. Let's take a look at him with the swords. Yeah, when I was buying these comics, at that time I was really just buying for continuity. I wasn't a huge Rob Liefeld fan. I thought all those new characters, this guy, Gideon, even Deadpool, were kind of throwaway characters. And it's pretty amazing how they are not anymore. Especially this Shatterstar. If you were to read some of the comics in the past, it was a little too over the top, powerful. So yeah, and he was a knockoff of Longshot. I think originally he was supposed to have 3 fingers, just like his dad, because he was from the Mojo world. I don't know when that changed. Again, I wasn't really reading them. I was just buying them to collect them. Might have to dip back into my comic book collection to see if they clarified that. I'm sure it's in one of the Marvel Wiki sites that'll explain what happened with that. Let's see if I can get him to stand on his own here. Yeah. Otherwise, very, very good looking figure. Get a little closer here. Here we go. Formidable looking Shatterstar. Let's bring in Cable just to show his stance and size comparison. So you got Cable sitting right at 7 inches, and Shatterstar is a little bit above 6 inches. I think all I need now is a Warpath, a decent Warpath. Hopefully they'll redo him soon, as some of the Warpath figures are topping at over $100, and I just I don't want to pull the trigger on that. Alright, last but not least, comes Shatterstar comes with a Warlock piece, and that would be Warlock's right arm. Very cool details there. Yeah, he's a bio-organic life form. So he's part machine, part... Am I boring you to death there, Shatterstar? Yeah, so he's a techno-organic life form. That's his arm. So far we got arm, head, and saw blade hand. Well, I want to thank you guys for joining us for part 2 of the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Warlock, the Jim Lee X-Men series. Yeah, keep following me, subscribe, and like. That way you can get some updates on the next figure. The next figure will be Dazzler, and she'll be the old school Dazzler. Can't wait to open that one up for you. I believe technically his mom. Yeah, good look at the Marvel Wiki just to be sure. Yeah, thanks again, and we'll catch you on the next video.